What's up everybody? Welcome back to Level Up Classics. Today, we're gonna go over my new BMW E36 M3 suspension setup. I've been experimenting with different spacers, and today, we're gonna show you how easy it is to install them. Before we get started, if you haven't, click that subscribe button to help support my channel. Here we have some new ECS Tuning wheel spacers. On the front, we currently have 12.5mm wheel spacers and extended conical wheel bolts. These ECS spacers are very nicely made and they have a nice matte black finish. For the rears, we currently have 20mm wheel spacers and we have a slight rub, so we're gonna go down to the 15mm wheel spacers. Here we need to jack up our car. If you need help with this, check out my How to Lift the E36 video. It's always good to have a refresher for everyone if you don't do this stuff every day. Here, you see a circular cap. Behind that is where your jack pad adapter goes, if you have one of those. Or, you can just use a floor jack underneath that location. Lift your car up slightly and then remove your wheel. Make sure you have your wheel pin alignment tool. These come in very handy so your wheels don't just fall off. You can see my old 20mm spacer that I'm removing. Sometimes they get stuck and you have to use a flathead and carefully pry it off, but once you have it off, you can put your new spacer on and stick your wheel alignment pin back in the hole, and it's time to put the wheels back on. We recently just installed some new BCDS coilovers on the E36, and eventually when I get time, I'm gonna edit that video to show you my coilover install process. Once you put your wheel bolts back in, you can then drop the car back down. We can now torque the wheels back down. I torque my wheel bolts to 80 to 90 foot-pounds. And make sure you do your star pattern. Now, taking the first initial look at the stance with the 15mm spacers, it still looks good. I don't even think people can tell a 5mm difference. It's still pretty flush, but you can see it's slightly tucked in a bit. However, with these 20mm spacers, the wheels were super flush. It looks so good. Alternatively, we can go with a less meaty and stretched tire, or we can roll the fenders. I've totally thought about it, but I kind of want to keep the stockish body, so this look is what I'm going for. It's so clean and classic. So here's a 15mm. And here's a 20mm. Can you guys even tell the difference? Now it's time to go do the other side. Jack the car up in the jack location. Normally, for safety, you want to put a jack underneath your car, but I'm not going under the car, and I'm just removing the wheel really quickly. So this is my 1998 E36 M3, and we're running the original OEM style 24 motorsports stamped wheels, which are also known as the lightweight or LTW wheels. These came standard on the LTW cars. Normally, they run 7.5 inches in the front and 8.5 inches in the rear, but I'm running 8.5s on the front and rears. These wheels are ET plus 41 offset, and the rears weigh about 20 pounds, whereas the fronts, they weigh about 19 pounds. I'm running Federal tires 235 40 ZR17s. But check out that clearance. If you want some of these ECS tuning spacers for any of your cars, check out the links below. Here's a look from the top view looking down to see how flush it is. From the front and from the back. Sheesh! That looks good. Anyways, once I was done, I took the car out for a spin, and I still have some adjustments that I need to do. I've been playing around with the rebound for our streets out here, and I think I need to add more camber. But stay tuned for more videos and updates on the cars. And thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Hit that subscribe button and give me a like if you enjoyed this video. I have so many videos that I need to edit and I just can't keep up. Thank you all again for hanging out with me, and make sure you keep leveling up.